Good evening, Munchie Mafia. Happy Sunday. And here we are. We're making a special dish as a request from P-digitz. And we are making fruit nachos. Now, what we do have is some dough made from scratch. I didn't make it because it needs to sit for about an hour. But for a small batch, you're going to want about a cup of masa and 3/4 of a cup of water and some salt. And if you want to add other flavors to it, you definitely can do that. So anyway, we've got 10 people in chat. And if you want to see just how this food fookery happens, stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Closer, gather round, my friends. I need to tell you a story. It was a dark and stormy night. The rain fell upon the old tin roof, making a rat-a-tat-tat-tat heartbeat that echoed down the lonely corridor. Outside, the wind whipped down the cobblestone street as it created creaky scratches from the old rose bushes scratching at the window pane. Oh, the ghost is getting restless, he's demanding a sacrifice. Give him the gambling dirt.
At the end of the road there lies a dark secret, deep within the shadows of Mount Rainier.
A kitchen which lives in a creepy historic farmhouse where the Munchie Mafia meets every Sunday night, where they watch for the telltale signs of the kitchen ghost of kitchen gadgets past. Ghosts of the kitchen comes out to play as if faint glow floats from the spooky cauldron where CB casts her attention in barely audible whispers of ancient kitchen magic, where the story of the mystical exploits. Also whispers her spell upon the sisters' bubbling boo.
Did you hear that? Well,
Did you hear that?
did you see that ghost they had?
Oh, Latoria, it's a pesky ghost again. Lock up your kitchen toys, dear sister. Oh my God, it's gonna get ya. The curse is coming for the new blender. Oh my God,
It's gonna
get ya. The curse is coming for the new blender. Oh, sister, oh my, Latoria, say goodbye to the new blender.
Oh,
Did you see that?
well,
Did you see that?
did you see that ghost we had?
Oh my, Latoria, say goodbye to the new blender.
Did you see that?
Did you see that ghostly hand? Oh, Latoria,
It's that wicked, wicked ghost.
it's again,
Dear sister,
oh my God,
that hand is reaching for the new blender.
Dash of love here.
A tiny pinch of passion there, a little bubble, a blender full of toil and trouble makes Irish pants disappear. disappear. Hashtag blame Tiger on the double. Ooh, Donna, 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 two crazy mofos.
All right. And we're back. And we've got a total of 21 people in chat. And we've got, thank you, Ace Howdy, for the jewels. YouTube Police 29. My condolences again to the loss of your brother-in-law. Best wishes to your family. We also have Butler Family Farm 2005. Mama Olfia. I'm glad you got it, and that's really cool that you were saving up for it. Now you don't have to save up for it. You got one. Yay. So some of the gifts are starting to roll in from the Super Cursed on birthday weekend. So cool. I know some arrived today, some arrived the other day, some arrived a few days ago. Some still have yet to arrive because I haven't finished shopping yet. We also have Sarah Prestwood, Arlene 1010, Yes I Can Barbecue, Simply Debbie Sue, The Hen House, Ace Howdy. Woo, he did it again. Woo, he did it again. That's so cute. Devil Dog's Keeper, Jamie, and noise. The Hen House. Uh-oh. What happened?
What?
Oh, it blinked out. Greg Johnson is also here, and also Kristen Welton. Sonal is Nature. Tiger. And we've got Tuber Chat is also here. And I think I've reached the bottom. And Todd Saw is also here, and so is P-digitz. So this is a special request from P-digitz. He has a thing for fruit nachos. So we're going to fork it all up and do it Munchie Mafia style. First, we're going to start with a ball of dough, and we're going to stick it on the scale just so we can see just how big 1.5 ounces is. That's 1.3, close enough. So we're just going to go ahead and just make a whole bunch of balls. Thank you, Ace Howdy, for the happy poop. So a scale always works great. After about the first 2 or 3, you can pretty much estimate just how big they are, but for starters, we're just going to go and double check. When you're making this dough, you want to do about 1 cup, a dry measuring cup of masa, and then 3/4 of a cup of water. Now it's probably just a little too big. 1.3. Just throw a little bit more on there. 1.4. That's good enough. So about for an 8-inch tortilla, it's about 1.5. But these are going to be made into chips. We're going to be frying it. I got my Waring deep fryer sitting here, already preheated. It's really hot in this kitchen. We're just going to make all the balls up so it just goes really fast. Penny Ortiz had sent me a gift. It is she knew that I needed a tortilla press because last time I was using a rolling pin. Because tortillas aren't something that I usually make a lot. You know, I don't know why, because it's like, you know, I really love tacos. I'm a whore for tacos. Absolutely love tacos. So you would think that, you know, pterodactyl. You would think that I would actually make these a lot more frequently. But anyway, so Penny got me a tortilla press. And she gifted that to me. So thank you, Penny Ortiz. Let's see here. Anybody else come in? I love this new stand. It's like it just... Yes, I know the table is cluttered, Tiger, but, you know, there's a reason. All the stuff that I got on here, I actually need. So if we make them all into balls, it goes a lot faster. because I don't have a commercial deep fryer. Not that I need one, because there's only 2 of us here. This is actually a pretty cool fryer. I actually like it a lot better than my Fry Daddy that I used to have. Because the basket is, the whole well is a lot bigger than the Fry Daddy was, and it takes a little bit more oil, but that's okay. All right, so 1.5, 1.4, 1.5. Okay, there we go. And depending on how you like yours cut, you can either cut them with a pizza cutter, which I can't find mine right now. I don't know where it went. And that's like a partial. So, Ziploc bag. I love using Ziploc bags for this sort of thing. But, there we have it. For 2 people, 3/4 of a cup of water and 1 cup of masa is the perfect amount. And, oops. Okay, so there we have that. Ooh, my bird is making lots of noise. That was my bowl. That was my bowl. My bowl made noise. Okay, so I like to use plastic wrap. Put the ball in the middle. And this could end poorly, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually move this cutting board out of the way for the moment, for uno momento. And then we just take it and we just squish it, and it should be nice and perfectly flat. Oh, is it just hanging? All right, great. Thanks, Tim.
Hey, look, the feet were off the corner of the table.
Now I can't get this to line up properly. One of the things I hate about this Wearing Pro is if you don't have the cable seated just perfectly, then what happens is that it will not stay put. And it's supposed to be a safety feature, but it's also a pain in my ass. I'm going to turn the temperature back on. So this is just vegetable oil. The smoke point on vegetable oil is 350 degrees. So it's already preheated. So we're just going to squish it. And there's that. I already have the basket already ready to go. And we're just going to go in and just cut these really quickly. Spread it out. They don't have to be perfect. We're just going to drop them into the fryer basket. And then move on to the next one. Until we got as much as we need or as much as we want. Now one of the things about the masa is it says that it makes 7.5 pounds of chips. We don't need 7.5 pounds of chips. Alright, so now we're going to just kind of flippy it over with a spoon. These ones got like some problems already. We got bubbles in it. So we're going to fix the bubbles when it bubbles up like that is what we're going to do. Get ourselves a fork. And we're going to do what's known as docking the dough. And the way that you dock the dough is you just prick it with a knife a bunch of times, or a fork a bunch of times. So there's that. Open that up. Prickety, 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 prick. Just like so. Transfer it over. Whoops. Screwed that up. That's okay. You can also use wax paper if you don't want to use bags. I like to use bags because that way I don't have to worry about it too much. They don't have to be perfect. You can make them square, you can, or make them small rounds. It's all entirely up to you. So there we go. Now we want to just, these ones got a lot of oil in them, so we're just going to just poke them with the knife because, come on, flippy over. There we go. What?
Eddie.
Eddie? What did you call Timmy? Yes, I called him a prickety prick. I did. Sorry, not sorry, Tim. I love deep fryers. I'm just going to drop these ones in. Let them do their thing. We want to make sure that they're nice and crispy. We're going to transfer them over to a bowl here just shortly. Because we're going to toss these into some sugar and cinnamon mixture. Yeah, I don't read the chat, right, Eddie? Right, Eddie? Dough, you've been Dr. Day's pay and prick too. Yep, bad dough. Yes, it's bad. It's just terrible. All right. So there we have that. So this thing is made by Cook Camp. It's pretty sturdy little cast iron piece of equipment here. It weighs a hell of a lot. Whole hell of a lot. Hey, Desert Living. Hello, Nina. Welcome. Okay, so let's check these ones. You could tell that, you know, they're slightly different colored. Flip them over. Be very careful, because you don't want to burn yourself. Oil is very hot. And if you don't want to deal with this, or if you don't have a deep fryer, you can always just buy them already pre-made. You can also go down to like a restaurant supply, and sometimes they have them shelf stable, but they're already, you know, they're par cooked. They call them raw, but they're par cooked, and you can just fry them up yourself. That is if you're doing like a whole lot for a really big party, but if you're going to be doing a huge batch of them, you'd probably want to use an outdoor fryer. Not everybody has commercial deep fryers. All right, so there's that. Try to drain the oil back in because these things can get very oily. Like so. Just set that aside. I'm going to start dropping the other ones. I forgot to dock these. Damn it. You guys are supposed to remind me of stuff, you know? Oh well. It's okay. Or if you want to just use just your, you know, just the pre-cooked ones that you get at the grocery store. Ouch. You can definitely do that. And you'll want to just, you know, heat them up a little bit to crisp them in the oven, or if you have one of the air fryers, you could toss them in the air fryer just to get a little bit of heat onto them. Get them a little crispier, because sometimes it can be a little on the stale side otherwise. You always want to preheat your chips anyhow. I don't care what brand they are. Alright, there's that. Just like so. This is also great as a tailgate food as well, especially if you're having game day parties and stuff like that. Your friends are really going to enjoy having fresh made chips, even just setting the deep fryer off to the side, someplace where your drunken friends aren't going to accidentally stick their hands in it. They can definitely, deep fry their own chips if they want. And we're just going to keep dropping until we got, just what we need. Or however much we need. So, I want to thank you all you all that came out for the Super Uncursed birthday over the weekend, last weekend. I thoroughly enjoyed all of our time that we spent together. And really, really thoroughly am grateful for the support that y'all have shown for this channel. Alright, so now that we got this going, we want to start adding some of these before some of the condiments to the chips before they get too cold. Yes, it's a tortilla press. It is a tortilla press. So sprinkle however much or however little cinnamon you want. Sprinkle a little bit of sugar. Shake the bowl. Just like so. Just set that aside. Let's get another ball going. And just keep on going, because this isn't going to take very long at all. And again, Penny. So we're gonna actually name this after Penny. We're gonna dedicate the name. We're gonna call this tortilla press Penny. So you can also cut them a little larger if you want in quarters. Don't forget to pierce them with a fork. And just try to find some spots where you can put them in, and they'll sink, and then they'll start to float as they start to cook. Just remember which ones are which. We're going to come in and grab the other ones. And the oil, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to wait until after your deep fryer has cooled off to room temperature, and then just get yourself a funnel and funnel it back into the original bottle. Since we're cooking something that's neutral, you could probably get one more use out of it. Just make sure that it's not sour. Alright, here's that. And we already have some sugar in there. You can add just a little smidge more. Like that. Get another ball. We got a few more balls left to go. And as far as drink pairings, this is a great summertime dish because all the fruits are pretty much in season, and it all depends on what kind of fruits you've got that's local to you. I've got a little bit of everything. I'll show you the box in just a moment. I just want to get this part that's the most time consuming done and over with, and then we'll go on from there. We got a whole bunch of fruits, different fruits. Go, whoops, missed. There we go. Pokey, 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 stabby, stabby, stabby. We have all sorts of other cool things happening. or in the works very soon to the general public. The mayonnaise video will be available on Wednesday and on Thursday to the general public. The taco bites for the tailgate series will also be available. But in the meantime, if you're looking for tailgate ideas, because we are going into preseason football, you want to go and double check in my playlist. There's some really cool videos on chicken wings, how to cut your own chicken wings from whole wings if you like to have them as the drummies and flats separately. No judgment if you like them whole. There's a whole bunch of sauces as well. I haven't finished up all the sauces, but maybe I could be talked into showing you all the other sauces that I have for my chicken wings. There's Korean barbecue. There's a jerk mango habanero chicken wing sauce. There's the blackberry barbecue. There's also a coconut white barbecue sauce. It's a Hawaiian barbecue of sorts that I developed a long time ago with my good friend Fat Kid. We developed the recipe together as a collaboration. And it was a really damn good recipe. All right, let's go grab some more chips. The oil is still hot. There we go. And we're just gonna keep dropping some more in. And I'm sure that P-digitz has a certain way about his oh, I forgot to pierce those. Damn it. You guys are supposed to remind me of this stuff, man. Crinkle cut fries. I love crinkle cuts too because it adds more of that crispy texture to it. Always delicious that way. All right. Prickety prickety prick prick prick. There's also a special little form thing that you can get in order to make your own taco shells. Either the taco bowls for taco salads or little miniature bowls. These would be cute as a little miniature bowl. Let's get the rest of these out. A little bit at a time. Let's see here. That one looks good. Shaky shake. See, that one's nice and reasonably flat. That one's got an air bubble in it, so we'll just give it a squeezy squeeze, just like so. Alright, those ones just need a little bit more time. Flippy flip. And yes, this is a little time consuming, but you know, that's the beauty of cooking from scratch is, you know, it's a labor of love. Oh, some people are like, I just like the stuff in the bag. There's no shame in that. 'Cause let me tell you, when it comes to tortilla chips, I do love my tortilla chips, especially with a good salsa. All right, last one, and then we're done with this, and we can just put all this aside. So squishy squish. Just like so. Whoops, that one tore. I'll just hack this one into quarters. Drop these right on in. Into an area where there's not a lot of oil. There we go. Or not a lot of chips. course, they're all floating all over the damn place. Go. One last one. Move them around. There we go. And I forgot to prick those ones too. Damn it! I suck today. Alright. So, Cook Camp is the brand. We're naming this one Penny. I gotta get her a name tag. It says, "Hello, my name is Penny." I'm saying that right there for right now. Okay. So, get some more sugar in there. Some more cinnamon in there. And you know it's not poison with biodegradable ingredients. Yes. Oops. Shit. I'm not used to doing this with my left hand, so please bear with me here. All right. That one feels done. And a lot of really good authentic Mexican restaurants actually make their own chips in the house. They make their own tortillas for tacos and so on. Chances are they probably also make their own chips, because these don't really look like, the stuff that you would get in a bag. These are going to have a much finer texture. All right. Alrighty, Roo. So next what we're going to need is a preheated oven, 375 degrees. We're going to lay these out. I'm going to show you what we're going to do with this. Because we're going to want to bake this off a little bit. Because we're going to add some cheese. And we're going to choose a cheese that is fruit friendly. And the cheese that we're going to use is Gruyere. You can also use Swiss. You can use Brie. Thank you. I like turtles too. I love turtles. I like turtles. Alright, so we're just going to spread these out. I love my Hawaiian shirts. Yes. Gruyere is a delightful cheese. Also, another one that works really well is one of the Heritage white cheddars. The one I'm thinking of is it's a British white cheddar. It's got a lot of crystals in it. You can also use the Chihuahua cheese that's made from real Chihuahuas. Hello, blonde traveling gypsy. Yeah. Emily's off with her family. She's dealing with her family. Her family's in town. I guess they came in from Italy or something. All right. So, there we have it. Well, I got this oil all sorts of cattywampus. I should probably make some donuts. Not today, though. All right. Stir this and give it a little bit more cinnamon. More cinnamon, the better. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. There's already plenty of sugar in there. And just kind of toss. All right. And that's going to be enough for 2 people. I'm going to turn this damn thing off and hope and pray that I don't burn myself. I just got to remember to be very careful when I walk past. Okay, let's set this down here. Deal with that later. So, now cheese is definitely optional. What you could do is you could use miniature marshmallows. Timmy doesn't like marshmallows. So, we're going to... And also whipped cream cheese that we're going to be adding a little bit of sugar and a little bit of flavoring to it. But we're going to just give it a very light amount. Try to get it all spread out throughout of the Gruyere. Because Gruyere is delicious. It really is. All right. Let's pick up that thing off the floor before I slip and fall. Okay. So here we have it. We're going to put it in the oven for a little bit until that cheese is melted. And yeah, baby Swiss also works great because it's a very mild tasting cheese. I'm going to get rid of this before it causes me some grief. I'm going to unplug that as well and get that out of the way so it doesn't accidentally turn itself back on. Dumber things have happened. Okay. Woo! My bird is comical today. All right. Excuse me. So we've been dealing with some wildfires. We also have a new one that's up on the ridge, about 12 miles from our house. That's no fun. No fun at all. Okay, so tahine is optional. I usually use this as like a garnish for the top. And then we're going to look at our fruits here. And some of this stuff out of the way. We've got mango, orange wedges, some dragon fruit, golden kiwi, strawberries, lime wedges. But we also have raspberries, blackberries, blueberries, and I've got a pineapple as well that I did not cut. So I'm going to show you how to cut a pineapple, as people have been asking me. So, how do you cut a pineapple? Very carefully. All right, when you're picking a pineapple, what you do is you look for the color. If it's mostly green, you're going to want to wait for a few days. Also the smell, if it smells good. Then you just take the top and you're going to just twist that top off. Now, if you're going to be doing like a presentation with pineapple, you want to keep this top, but you're going to want to soak it in oil so that it's nice and oiled up, and so it looks nice and pretty and shiny and all that other stuff that I've already dropped on the floor, so that's okay. So, easiest way, cut the bottom off, cut the top off. There's going to be a nasty core in there. You can get one of those coring things for pineapples or not. And now you're just going to take your knife and you're just going to draw right through. And just cut down to those little spikes until those little spikes are pretty much gone. You might have to go in and trim it up just a little smidge. Just take it, just go all the way around. And yes, I know we've missed the bottom of it. But that's okay, because we're going to flip it upside down. And we're going to just continue to just trim it all up and so on. So we missed some spots here. You just flip it upside down. Just go in and just kind of just trim it up. Just like so. And like that. Discard the peel because that's inedible. Now, there's other ways to do it, but this is just the easiest way, especially for, you know, the average person, you know. Get that out of the way. Oh, whoops, I missed. Just knocked it all over the floor. So just go in. If you feel any little spiny things, just kind of just... Okay, so we're looking at the core here, right? Now what you're going to do is you're just going to take this and draw your knife straight down. Come over here and do the same thing. And right here, and right there. And the core's gone, just like so. It's all gone. Pretty simple. Easy peasy. Now, of course, we're going to need to cut it up into little pieces. So we're just going to make it into little matchsticks. Cut it again into smaller matchsticks. Just like so. Just like so. Just like so. And probably not going to need all of that. Save that for breakfast. And then you're just going to just go in and you're going to just chop it up into small pieces. You want to make sure that all your fruits are pretty well about the same size. You want them, big enough to fit onto a chip. Okay. And there we have that. Just like so. Just like so. And depending on the size of your planks that you make, it's going to determine how big or how small your matchsticks are going to be. Also known as batons or bâtonnets in French culinary terms. Baton is a slightly larger matchstick, while the bâtonnet is much smaller. All right. We have that. And just like so. Whoops. Just put it right on into the bowl. We're just going to throw the rest of this right there. Save that for a rainy day. And get this out of the way. Walk around this. Actually, you know what? I'm going to just take this because I could just see myself knocking into that handle and pulling that deep fryer down and harming me and or the dogs. All right. Yes. Thank you. Just like so. All right. Hello, Stephen and Jacqueline. And Just Cook the Damn Food is also here. Hello and welcome. Alrighty, Roo. So now we need something that's decorative. I'm going to use my handy dandy charcuterie board. And we also have our whipped cream cheese. This is unflavored. They do have ones that are flavored, should you want to do that. It's entirely up to you. But what we're going to want to do is get something to put this into. I like to use the whipped because it's already whipped up and it's easier to deal with. Just like so. About half of a container or more, depending on what you want. Now, it all depends on what you want to do with this. You could do all sorts of things with it. You could put the tahini in it. You can put some rum extract. Just about anything that you want. But because it's unsweetened, you can use agave syrup, allulose syrup, powdered sugar, maple syrup, honey, whichever you want. We're just going to mix that powdered sugar right on in there, just like so. Give it a tasty taste. Nice. The other thing that you can do is you can also, I found this at the grocery store, I'd never seen it before. Somebody was sampling it out. Is you could take a little smidgen. What is rum extract? It is a extract that you would find over in the baking and spice aisle. And it's extract of rum. It's supposed to taste like rum. Oh, thank you, Todd. Thank you very much for the super chat. Muchos gracias. This is peanut Nutella. We're going to just put a little smidge of that into the cream cheese. And when I say a little bit of that, it's like a quarter cup. Okay, you can put less, you can put more, you can put hazelnut if you want, whichever. And we're just going to mix that together. It has chocolate and peanuts, you know. can also use strawberry Greek yogurt if you want something that's a little less fatty. But the nice thing about the peanut Nutella is it's got that chocolate in it. Chocolate is full of antioxidants. So there's that. And of course, squirt bottle is going to be a pain in the ass because squirt bottle is not going to be able to get that through there. And I need my squirt bottle for something else later. So we're going to use a pastry bag with a tip. Not that tip, not that tip. Come on. Don't make me dig out the pastry box. Let's see here. That one will work. Alright, pastry tip. Just a tip. Hi, my sister's here! Chef Roast and Gag. My beloved sister. Hello, aloha. Alright, so figure out where you need to cut it. Pull it back a little bit. Just like so. This bag is overkill. I'm just too lazy to get into my pastry toolbox to get my smaller bags. Alright, there we have it. So, just to make it easier to deal with, you want to roll down the bag. Just like so. Just like so. Cheese melted yet? I was just getting ready to look at it. Yes, it is. Okay, so we're going to cut that off. We're going to take it out. Go. We got some nice golden brown deliciousness happening. Probably from the sugar. But now we're going to take this and we're going to put it into the baggy bag. Just like so. And yes, I buy huge boxes of pastry bags. I don't like dealing with the ones that you can reuse. Because sometimes you can't always get all the greasy residue out of it. And then they start smelling kind of funky. Alright, now that we got that going, we're going to just shake it. Pull this back up over the top. Squish it down until it goes down to the tip. Just like so. Like that. Set it aside. And now we're going to get our chippy chips. And I need a spatula. I gotta get a new one. I don't know where it went. Alright. Alright, so now we're just gonna slowly and gently scooch all these chips over to the board. And it's okay if it gets a little messed up. Try not to get any of the oils that's accumulated on the bottom of the pan. Just move it on around. And also if you have lactose intolerance and it's predominantly to cow's milk, you can always use goat cheese. There's some really nice goat cheeses out there that will melt just as nice. Alright. Looks ugly as fork, but that's okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to start decorating it all up. Try to get it all moved around a little bit, just like so. I'm going to take a little bit of pineapple, dot it around. Gotta be careful with this because I got an oral allergy to fresh pineapple. I was gonna get canned tidbits, but I thought, no, they're gonna judge me if I don't use fresh. So, but if you have an oral allergy like I do, and you just don't want to deal with the burn in your mouth, you can always use canned pineapple tidbits. Alright, so now we got pineapple tidbits. Now we're just going to layer on all the rest. Now, these are all over the place, so just kind of mix it around, mixy mix. Build in colors. I know, doesn't it? And that Jarlsberg cheese would definitely go well with this if you have a lactose intolerance. That is a lactose-free cheese. And it's also known as a sort of a baby Swiss. Yeah, we got some orange. I like to try to stick with similar colors, layered, and then start adding other colors to it to try to break up the monotony. So now we got dragon fruits. And it's okay if you get some all over the board, just, you know, because some people are going to be like, oh, I want some extra fruit, you know. So just kind of just throw them on in the corners of the board a little bit. It's okay to be a hot mess, okay? This is a hot mess munchie dish, okay? Just like so. This is the golden kiwi. We're going to wait on that and get some strawberries. I could not find mint at 3 different stores today and yesterday. I had to go back to the store today because I forgot to get fryer oil. I was at the store yesterday. So I had to go back today, and it's like, okay, let's try a different store. So no mint. Some diced up mint would be nice. Add more strawberries. You can also put banana on there if you want. It's up to you. Just like so. And just keep layering it all on there. Just like that. Let's get some dark blue. So we want some blueberries. These have already been pre-washed. Container 2. I just throw it back in there. So throw some blueberries. Except for they like to roll away, so you want to make sure that... come back here! I don't want to live! Blueberries are very high in antioxidants. Oops, I missed a stem. But they're rolling away. So, go. Just like that. Just like that. A little bit of blackberries. Put some of those blackberries over in the corner. But don't bookend them by putting them in all 4 corners. Just kind of just stick them right there. Maybe stick some over here. But put random amounts. Don't put 6 and 6 and call it a day, okay? So, I want a little bit more of that. Whoopsie. My blueberries are rolling off. Alright. So, it's kind of weird. Alrighty. Go. We're going to wait on that for just a moment. Now we're going to go on and squirt this all over. And this is the chocolate or the peanut butter Nutella. And just kind of just do your best or do your worst, whichever. There we go. Problem solved. Now we're going to go in with the strawberries and the kiwis. Golden kiwi is next. Now if there's some fruit that you don't like, don't use it. You use papaya. Watermelon isn't going to taste very good with chocolate, so I would recommend against that. And if you're looking for cocktail ideas or mocktail ideas, sangria is really a fun one. Or like one of the chilled peach wines. There we go. Now some raspberries for even more color. And I got some bananas, but I'm not sure. You know, now that I think about it, I'm not entirely sure about that. Now, let's put a few of these raspberries over here. Put a few of them over here. Just kind of just dot them around a little bit. If you don't want the Nutella, don't put the Nutella. Okay. And of course, some orange Supremes, and these are cut a certain way so that they're segmented like a grapefruit. Just kind of dot them around. Make sure you don't get any of the juice that's down down in the container. And there we have it. Munchie Mafia. Pretty quick and easy. Refreshing for a nice summer evening. Sit out on the porch and do some porch sitting with some wine. You can get some whipped cream if you want, but I think that's plenty. So you just go in and just dig in, you know. Grab a chip that's got a little bit of cheese on there. Maybe dip a little bit of that in there. Thank you, Digits. Pepitas. AKA pumpkin seeds. Just to give it a little bit more crunch. Thank you, Digits. Thank you very much. I would pair it with a sweet wine. I would say a sangria, or any of the dessert wines. There's this. It's a mango, for example, mango. Choose something that's fruity. I would go with peach personally because the peaches were not quite ripe, and I didn't want to have to deal with that. So, oh, and a little tahini. I'm just going to sprinkle it on one little corner. You can also do margaritas, daiquiris, anything like that. Hello, possums tops, or possums tops, however you pronounce that. Welcome. That's a name that I've not seen before. Glad to have you here. And so that's how this works. So, yum. Oh, that cheese. Oh. So I had a whole lot of questions that came through my inbox over the past several days about the Super Kirsten birthday. Yeah, and people were asking, so what is that content creator asset kit that Jamie won, who she proceeded to donate it to Devlog. And it's an entire kit that's been created for us, whichever channel, and it has the YouTube banner that can be seen on mobile, desktop, and television, but also the avatar, the little circle, that can also be used as a sticker because it's high resolution. And there's also the intro and outro that come with 2 songs, 1 song for each one. And there's also a shortened, condensed version for like minis that goes with it as well. I forgot to mention that, mini ones to put on the back end and the front end of videos for when you're uploading videos. And people have been wondering, so what does that sort of thing cost? And it all depends on how much time I have to spend on it, to be honest, because some people are a little more needy than others, and they're like, oh no, I want this color, that's too dark, or this is too light, or I don't like that color at all. And it's like, All right. And 40 to 50 edits later, I'm still working on just the one piece. So I'm still trying to figure out how much those things cost. Hey, Aaron. Aaron Carnivorish guy is here. And Blonde Traveling Gypsy. So I'm still working on pricing on that. But it used to be that I used to design stickers for people that had channels that could be used as avatars, and I always had a tip jar where people could donate to the tip jar however much they felt that their sticker or avatar was worth, and that didn't go over very well. There's some serious crunch factor going on here. This is amazing. So, why did we time out East Wind?
Who?
No, we're not time. Oh, for 10 seconds. Okay. They're just screwing around. Hey, Tiffany. So, oh. Crap! I forgot my other wheel. We were gonna do the other wheel. Is it possible to go get that while I talk? Sorry, guys. So forgot what I was saying. We got a second wheel of misfortune. I left it outside because I was writing on it, and I'm gonna move this out of the way because the second wheel of misfortune is for people that want to participate, but they don't want to deal with all those weird random ingredients. All right, congratulations on your 500. You're almost there. That's awesome. So the other Mystery Wheel of Misfortune is for people that are looking for a way to take on the wheel, but without all the weird twisted ingredients. So this is a new wheel, it's totally new wheel that's got a whole bunch of beginner ingredients. And a couple of the people that had you didn't see what I typed, or I didn't see what you typed. Okay, let me scroll up. I'm very needy. I'm gonna have her work on mine for 2 years, so y'all can just wait. Yes. Right now, I'm in the process of working on Devil Dogs, who has not even looked at it yet, I don't think. So I'm only working on one at a time. Who is that? So, anyway, my phone's ringing. So, anyhow, I forgot what I was saying. So, back to the wheel. So, 3 people were challenged by Judy May Collins. One was Jerry. Oh, is it Emily calling me? Was it Emily?
I don't know.
Oh. Why is it better to do vertical? The reason why people like to do verticals is because it gets pushed out to a lot more people, but the problem is you get a lot more people that are trolls in verticals, and it's all dependent on how much drama you want to deal with. I don't do verticals except for when we're doing mobile lives in the car, and the reason being is because I don't know how many people have come into Timmy's lives or my lives when we're doing live drives, and they're like, "Oh, crash the car," It's like, really, dude. So there's that, and then on top of all of it, a lot of the vertical people, they don't stick around. They're mostly mobile people that are more prone to watching shorts, so they're not going to really watch your long form. But then again, it also depends on the person too. If you've got if you've got high energy and something very interesting, then it could be worthwhile. But for me, it's like it wouldn't translate well because there's only this little spot that can be visible. So, anyhow, let's see here. I gotta go and see what Simon said. Oorah Kent. Very needy. I'm gonna have her work on mine for 2 years, so y'all can just wait. Is that the one? Is that the one, Eddie? Yeah, and I can't read for crap. So, yeah. So, anyway, I only work on one at a time, and right now I'm focused on working on Eddie's. So, anyhow, the new Wheel of Misfortune is for beginners, and the 3 people that were challenged by Judy May Collins, who took on the big wheel. She's probably like, well, why is it that they get the beginner wheel and I got the harder one? Well, because I got to thinking, and it's like, maybe that's why people have not asked to be challenged by the wheel, is because they don't want to deal with all that nonsense that I deal with on a monthly basis with you guys, because you guys keep putting weird stuff on there like durian, and Surestroming is still on there, and I can't read from here. There's a whole bunch of really, really stupid things on there that you guys put on there. So these are all everyday common things that the average human being eats. There is a couple of curveballs thrown in here. But Simon, Jerry of Butler Family Farm, and also Eddie were all challenged by our wonderful Judy May Collins. And so they can either all cook the same thing, or have all the same ingredients, or y'all can have different ingredients. You guys can have your own little side bet on who did it better, if you guys stick with the same ingredients. So the rule still applies. You can't get onto ChatGPT and give it the ingredients and tell it to give you a recipe. You can't go and look in a recipe book for it. You can't phone a friend. In other words, don't call me. And so on and so forth. You cannot purchase anything other than what the wheel has spun. However, the things that you already have, and this doesn't mean go to the store the day before and buy a whole bunch of stuff to go with this. Okay, it's an honor system. Okay, I'm trusting you guys to do the right thing. So what you do is you can use anything in your refrigerator, freezer, or dry storage pantry, whatever you want to call it, cupboards, whatever, to supplement your dish. But you have to use all of these ingredients in a unique way of some sort. Blah, blah, blah. I know. Same ingredients, but cook whatever. Okay, yes. Same ingredients, but cook whatever. So, I don't know where Butler Family Farm is. There he is. Okay, and then Simon as well. So, I'm going to leave it up to, so Eddie says he don't care, cook the same thing. How do you guys feel about that? Is that how you want these rules to go? I know, the fruit nachos are just freaking amazing. That freaking orange Supreme is calling my name. Tax. It is a fun game. Well, we gotta spin the wheel. One wheel for all 3, so let's go. Alright. Alrighty, so we're gonna spin for, what should we spin for first? We got, on the outer ring, just like the other wheel, it's got protein. On the inside is the produce aisle. On the inside of that is starches, and on the inside of that is random. Hello, Judy May. So what do you guys want to spin for first? Rando. All right. So rando. Alrighty, Roo. All right, we're gonna spin for the rando. We got tomato juice. Like canned tomato juice or refrigerated. So now we got the protein, the starch, or the produce aisle? Which one next, guys? Found a hive of bees that attacked me last week, and it is huge. Bees or hornets? Because I know that you had a hornet yellow jacket one up on your channel. Don't let me pick them all. Well, I'm waiting for the other guys to say. Somebody spit something out. It's like produce, protein, or starch. Come on, guys. Anybody. First one that comes up. Can you come to Brenham, Texas and relocate this huge hive of bees tomorrow? Would be great. It's quite a ways for produce aisle, says Jamie. Produce aisle. Creamed corn. That's like canned creamed corn or frozen creamed corn. So now we got starch or protein. What's next? Protein says Judy May. So we're gonna do protein is next. I gotta oil this wheel. It's not. Whoa! What was that? Something just flew off of it. That was kind of weird. Huh. All right, so protein is turkey. Now, this could be any kind of turkey. It could be deli meat turkey. It could be turkey sausage. It could be ground turkey. It could be turkey breast. It could be turkey leg. All right, so that leaves us with the starch. So next, what the hell, man? This thing's falling apart on me.
They're nuts coming off the back.
Yeah. All right. I don't know where it went. Bananas. So we got a banana. 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 Okay. And bananas could be frozen bananas. It can be, I don't see the, oh, there's one piece. There's one piece. What the hell happened here? Oh, I see what happened here. Yeah, I'm going to have to figure that out. All right. I'm going to need a socket for that. Alrighty, Roo. All right, so there we have it. We got creamed corn, bananas, turkey, and tomato juice. Wait a minute. I did the wrong one. Sorry. It's not banana. It's not banana, guys. It's pinto beans. Pinto beans. Pinto beans, because this was pinto. That could be canned or it could be dried. Or it could be frozen. So, there we have it. Hey, Lance. So, I'm going to have to fix that wheel. Hey, Winstone. Welcome. So, that is the Wheel of Misfortune. So, if anybody else would like to take on the wheel, just create a video using those ingredients. And again, the rules are you can only buy the ingredients that the wheel is spun. You can use other things that you have in your refrigerator, freezer, or dry storage that you already have, okay? And use your creativity. And try to make a dish. And create a video, and then tag Munchie Mafia official. And put in wheel challenge. And then just let me know when you got it all done, and so that we can all go and do a watch party. And also, speaking of watch parties, I want to thank all of y'all for going out and supporting Blonde Traveling Gypsy. She has unofficially hit the first milestone of the 3,000 watch hours. She's just waiting on confirmation, and then she'll be golden. Then it's on to the next.
Jerry said read the chat.
Read the chat. For crying out loud. How much time do we have to cook this mess? 10 days. We're going to say 10 days from now. So that's that. You can also use banana baby food if you want.
There's no bananas.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. No bananas. Sorry. My bad. Pinto beans. Yeah, that's right. Because I misread the board.
Jerry said read 15 days.
15 days. Okay, 15 days. Okay, 15 days from today, which would be what? What is today? The 9th?
9.
That would be the 28th, right? 20. We'll just say till the end of the month. Last day of the month. Last day of the month. We'll just say last day of the month. And if anybody else would like to participate in that, please by all means do so. And again, the ingredients are tomato juice, creamed corn, turkey of some kind. It could be any kind of turkey, ground, deli meat, canned, smoked, whatever, sausage, and then pinto beans. No bananas. No bananas. I love pinto beans and creamed corn too. Not necessarily in the same thing, but I do love creamed corn. You'd be amazed at what you can do with creamed corn besides just make it into a creamed corn. We should each, me and Jerry and Simon, challenge one person once we are done. Yes. Please, if you are going to tackle this Wheel of Misfortune, please challenge somebody and have them come up, and we will spin it again on the last Sunday of the month. It has to be in one dish. Yes, one dish. And bonus points if you can spend under $20. But if you do spend under $20, you gotta scan the receipt. So that'll be fun. And who knows, maybe I'll even participate. And we'll all come together, and it'd be nice to be able to get it all done so we could all just go hop around all over everybody's channels and do watch parties. So $20 with these ingredients will be very, very easy, yes. So, Munchie Mafia. We do have to spin for the next show up for shout out, because we didn't do the show up for shout out last week because it was Super Cursed on birthday. So Tiffany is still it. She's like, damn it, why? Poutine challenge. I could definitely do a poutine challenge. I used to have poutine monstrosities on my menu. Todd. All right. Emily is with family. She's got family in from overseas. I don't think they're leaving. I think she said it was either they're leaving somewhere between the 9th and the 12th. I'll just put it that way, because I don't remember if she said 9th or 12th. Horrible with calendars, and is that really information that I need to commit to my memory? They're not my family members, so I'm not going to commit that. So it's anywhere between the 9th and the 12th. I just don't remember what day. So, what? How could Jerry be cheating already? You guys haven't even started yet. Oh, yeah, late night poutine. I love poutine. Hey, Katie. So, we need to add Katie to the wheel. All right, so I'm going to go down the list, and we're going to spin for the next show up for shout out. He told Susan, you know what we can do. Oh, okay. All right. I see how it is. All right, so who we have on the wheel or on the list right now, if you don't hear your name called, please let us know so we can add you, because We're not perfect. Okay. All right. So, as thus, we've got YouTube Police 29, Butler Family Farm, Mama Olfia, Sarah Prestwood, Arlene 1010, Yes I Can Barbecue, Simply Debbie Sue, The Hen House, Ace Howdy, Double Dogs Keeper, Jamie, Greg Johnson, Kristen Welton, Tuber Chat, Sonals in Nature, P-digitz, Todd Saw, Devil Dog Oorah, Canadian Family Life. Wouldn't it be funny if we spun you again? That'd be freaking hilarious. Okay. Desert Livin', Just Cook the Damn Food, Blonde Travelin' Gypsy, High Plains Camper, East Wind Farms, Jody Genealogy, Cooking with Stephen and Jacqueline, Chef Roast and Gag My Sister, Whistle Stop Homestead, Janet Lee G. I didn't even see her come in. I'm sorry, Janet. Hi, Janet, if you're still around. I'm sorry. I didn't see Daddy Dutch come in either. Possums Tops, Aaron the Carnivorish Guy, Daddy Dutch Barbecue, Judy Mae Collins, Windstones Chronicles, Sleeper Barbecue, and Katie's Kitchen. And a partridge in a pear tree. All right, so yeah, you're still it, but you're. Are we racing or what are we doing?
We're racing airplanes.
We're racing airplanes because it is Seafair weekend coming up soon.
Last weekend.
It was last weekend? How did I miss that? I thought it was... Okay. Last week was Seafair weekend, and the Blue Angels were up in the air, and so, yeah. And we also have this crazy biplane in the neighborhood that takes off from the top of the hill and goes racing around and does stunts over our house and everything else, which is a lot of fun. All right. So I can't read these names, so we're just going to have to just shuffle. It's a 1-minute race, and we are going to go. And we got the sound turned off because we don't want another copyright strike. And I'm going to come over here and sit with Timmy. And there's a blue plane. It's got the number 6 on it. The last name of it is Barbecue. That could be anybody. It could be Sleeper. It could be Daddy Dutch. It could be Simon. It could be anybody. I think it's Simon. Simon's in the lead right now with Sarah Prestwood is inching up onto him. But I see a bunch others coming up from the backside that's trying to sneak in. So far, yes. Oh, no, there goes Yes I Can Barbecue. He is falling back, and we got Arlene 1010. But it looks like Just Cook the Damn Food is starting to sneak up and could be taking it. We got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it's Janet Lee G. Congratulations, Janet Lee G. So Janet Lee G will be the next show up for shout out. Hello, Jake Hudson. So,
Where was he?
I don't know. I think he just came in. Hi, Jake. I don't know if you came in. Did you sneak in through the back door or something or what? Hello. Sorry if I missed you. Simon, I recognize his glasses. It's not Simon. It's Janet. Janet Lee G is fairly new to the channel. She's come in the last three times. She was in earlier. So we collect all the names throughout the live stream. And it's 7:24 right now. And we've been going for just short of an hour and a half. I want to thank you all for coming out. Yes, you won a food gift last week. It should have arrived today, right? Jake, did you get it today? I believe it came today. I think I got a notification that it came today. So I hope you enjoy it. Not everybody's gifts have been shipped yet, so we're still working on it. Well, here's the thing, is that not everybody can stay the whole time because, you know, time zone differences. She was here for, you know, the first half of the live stream. So, just to be fair, it's like everybody gets a chance. So, anyway, Munchie Mafia. It is that time, and I really hate to say goodbye. So, I guess we're just going to have to say a fond good night, and maybe a sad little toodaloo. Because you love me, Jerry, that's why. That's why you're still here, is because you love me. God dang it. I mean, you guys can always come and go as you please. You're not going to hurt my feelings any. Or maybe you will. Who knows? I'll be silently judging you. I'm kidding. Wait till the goat falls. There's no goat. No goat. So, anyway. See, you guys got me all sidetracked now. Squirrel! Don't forget, cook with love and eat with passion. Have a good night. Bye.
Before you go, I want each and every one of you to know that I appreciate this time that we spend together. Thank you for being here. So sad that our time is done for tonight, and I really hate saying goodbye. So let's just say a fun good night, or even a sad little toodaloo, perhaps even until next time. Maybe a tata from now will be here or on Off Topic Squirrel, because Munchie needs love too. It's been really fun with all our friends, no matter if you're old or you're new. So before you let that door slam behind you, fondle that lovingly and go back to your life as it were before you hit that play button on YouTube. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Chef CV, what's cooking? If you haven't yet subscribed to Munchie Mafia Official, now is that time. What's stopping you? Since you're still here on YouTube, we are saying thank you to Tiffany. She is the matriarch of a family of 4. She is Canadian family love. Yeah. She shares her grocery hauls, cooks delicious family meals, and teaches her subscribers how to run a household on a budget. She has wisdom. She has grace. She has grace. She is Canadian family life. Yeah. Tiffany doesn't ever want to be on the wheel, but we put her on it anyway. Ha 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 eh. Ha 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 eh. We love you, Tiffy, yeah. So you gotta just deal with it. Ha 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 eh. Ha 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 eh. Community and friends to always cook with love and eat with passion. Unless it has Twizzlers in it. Whoever suggested that is going to hell. That Chef Stevie says, Sari, stir up some magic. Risky now. Little mischief. Bake a little mystery with the spinning wheel of misfortune. We really ain't saying goodbye. So let's just say a fond good night, or even a sad little toodaloo. Perhaps even until next time. Maybe even a tata for now. We'll be here or on Off Topic Squirrel, because Munchie needs love too. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Chef CB, what's cooking?
That is real Chihuahua cheese. Yes. Wrong answers only, right? from Chihuahuas. They milk. They got little farms with all these little Chihuahuas. It's so funny because the fences are only this high, right? And they line up to get milked, and they take the milk, and it takes a lot of Chihuahuas, huh? Little bitty milking machines, yeah. The little thingies are about the size of a pencil eraser, you know. So it takes a lot of hand-eye coordination to get that all lined up on the little Chihuahuas. The Chihuahua milk is so good that you don't have to pasteurize it. There's no bacteria. There's no salmonella or anything like that, like regular cow milk. Oh my God, and it's higher in protein, lower in fat. Has a slightly nutty flavor to it. Sorry, Emily, I don't mean to make fun of you. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Not sorry. Where's that special cheese? I just put it in the refrigerator. It's Chihuahua cheese. Made from real Chihuahuas. It's okay, it's ethically sourced. They consented. Oh, I'm going to hell. I'm going to go to hell. It is real. It is real. Ask Simon. Ask our token Mexican. He'll tell you. Chihuahua cheese exists. Bear Butler even said that he really likes that cheese. I know, Simon, you ruined it. Because it came from the state of Chihuahua. And watch. There's no state called Chihuahua. Jan, are they going to be enchiladas or are they going to be enchihuahuas? Enchihuahua da da das? Or something, I don't know.